Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great day today. I just wanted to get on here real quick before I got my day started to say hello and to share something with you. I was thinking about fasting. I have been on a fast and I came off of it and I wanted to do another one. And then asking God, what should I fast? Because I didn't feel like I should just do the regular, no food or no meat or whatever. And I don't really eat meat anyway. But I wanted to do something like a little unique. And I don't know where that came from, but I wanted to do a different kind of fast, something that I had not done before. So in praying about it, I was asking God, what is something that I could fast, something just unique, original that I've not done before? And I heard the Lord say, fear. And I thought, fear? And then I realized, oh, wait, fast from fear? And that was so interesting to me. And I decided, okay, I'm going to do it. But I had to ponder it to really understand what God was saying to me. Because, I don't walk in fear. I don't embrace the spirit of fear. I don't partake with fear. I don't entertain fear. But sometimes I do become afraid. And so there's a difference between getting scared or becoming afraid and embracing the spirit of fear and walking in it. And sometimes you just can't you can't help what comes against you. You can't help what you're afraid of. You can't help what frightens you, but you can't help from embracing that fear and just walking in it and scared to just take another step forward because you don't know what's around the corner. So I thought it was interesting when the Lord told me to fast from fear. But then I start realizing, these episodes of being afraid, experiencing just fearfulness have happened lately more often. Even though I don't embrace it and don't walk in it, I have felt afraid quite frequently over the last, few weeks or so. And the Lord had told me in answer to a prayer a while back, I was asking the Lord, well, how do I not be afraid, though, God? I mean, I can't help what happens and what comes against me. And, my rash response is fear. I get afraid. And then, I don't embrace it. But how do I just not be afraid? And I was expecting some big, elaborate, explanation of what to do and some vast directions and instructions on how to go about it. So when I asked the Lord, how do I not be afraid? He just said, don't be afraid. And I thought, wait a minute. I'm asking you, how do I not be afraid? Oh, that's your response to my question. The way to not be afraid is to not do it. Don't be afraid by not being afraid. So I literally start practicing that. And I mean, things were coming at me, and I just stayed calm, kept my mind stayed on Jesus, praised and worship the Lord, and then it will go away. The Bible says if you resist the devil, he will flee from you. But also, let's keep in mind that sometimes things come against us because God is testing us. Everything is not from the devil, and I'm not trying to give him any credit at all. But we need to be mindful of the fact that sometimes we go through tests that God brings against us and brings us through, because he wants to see, where are we? Are we really going to trust him, or, are we going to fall back into our same old ways? And when I decided, okay, I'm not going to be afraid by not being afraid, all these things start coming at me. And I really believe that I passed the test because I was determined to pass that test. So the other day when God told me to fast from fear, I realized that I have been allowing the spirit of fear to just affect me. And so I am fasting from fear. And like clockwork, things start coming against me for me to be afraid of. And I just start praying to God and asking him, what should I do, and praising him and not panicking or worrying about it. And deadlines were coming up that I couldn't meet, and I just asked God what to do and gave praise to his holy name, and he has worked everything out. And so I expect him to continue to do that, and I expect him to keep testing me to, make sure that I have this perfected. That's not to say I'll never be afraid again, but I'm just walking this out. And so maybe if you are not fasting or haven't been on a fast for a while, and you kind of dread fasting, because I don't know anybody who just loves to fast and they're excited about fasting. But if you haven't been on a fast for a while, maybe ask God to show you a unique way to fast, something that you can abstain from, that you've not done before, that will still honor him and glorify him, so that we're not just doing things the same old way. And because after a while you start doing it just automatically, and the meaning of it starts to wane. And so I'm going to challenge you to ask God to show you something unique that you can fast for him, and ask him how long does he want you to do that fast. Now, my fasting from fear, fasting from being afraid, is through the end of this month. But I have a feeling that before the end of this month gets here, that is actually going to be a lifestyle change for me, not just a fast, but it's going to be incorporated into my lifestyle intentionally, on purpose, and with precision. So we are living this year, we're endeavoring to live on purpose, with purpose, in purpose. And that's one of the things that's going to incorporate into my life, is not being afraid, by just not being afraid, and fasting from fear, and making that a lifestyle. And so I hope that you find your niche in God that you can fast from, and incorporate that into your life. Just pray to God and ask him to show you something unique and individual set out for you. All right. So this is Sharon. I'm so thankful to you for tuning in to my channel. I hope you all have a blessed day today, and I will be talking to y'all again soon. I love you. Take care. Bye bye.